What is good, y'all? Sean the Smooth Game Man back with yet another reaction video, or should I say review video, movie review video, man, whatever you want to call it, bro. Because I just saw the best movie of the year, best movie of 2025, hands down. Oh, I turned the wrong way. Demon Slayer. They gave out some like little cards beforehand, so I wanted to at least show these off to you guys. I mean, if you guys saw the movie, I think all the cards ended up being the same, but you know what I'm saying, they gave out little, like, I guess you can kind of say like little trading cards only in movie theaters for the Demon Slayer part 1 of the Infinity Castle arc, bro. And when I talk about a good movie, boy, was that movie great, man. So of course, leave a like, comment, subscribe before we jump into the video. But basically, I just wanted to tell you guys about my experience seeing that movie because it was wild. I went and saw it in the 4DX like experience. If you guys have never experienced a 4D movie, first and foremost, go do that. 4D movies make it so much more crazy, bro. The seats move with everything. They shoot out whatever elementals are in the area. So every time the movie got cold or they showed snow, the room got cold as hell. Anytime they did water breathing or fire breathing, air breathing, you know, the different breathing techniques, except for like obviously they were having bugs fly around the room and little love hearts everywhere, but you know what I'm saying, like whatever elements release they were using, you felt it. So water shot up in the air, it gets really hot, it gets really cold, wind blows at you. The seats during the whole fight scenes, bro, like you're sitting there watching them fight and you feel like you are the one fighting, bro. Your seat is literally rocking the entire time. So from a story standpoint, bro, the movie was fantastic. Exactly what I've expected, and I was wondering why it would be so long. So I will let you guys know there's no spoilers in this review. I'm just going to be talking about basically the experience and what I thought of the movie without giving you guys too many spoilers, to give you guys a chance to still go check it out yourself. I think it's in theaters for like 3 more days, so make you guys go check that out if you guys have not already, either tonight, tomorrow, or the day after. But the movie was great. It was so long because there's a lot of backstory. I've said as far as plot goes, filling in some missing details. If you're an anime only watcher like me, it was more important for me. You know, I went with my girl and everything, and she actually reads the manga, so there wasn't too many surprises for her. It was actually seeing it actually built out on screen, which was more amazing for her. But you know, like if you are anime only like me, you get a lot of backstory into why characters act the way they do. You get a backstory into how some of the demons became demons. You get backstories on how some of the demon slayers became as strong as they are. The connection between some of the demon slayers and some of the demons, because some of them actually have built up backstories that even they themselves don't fully know about until it gets flushed out through the movie, which was crazy. So that's honestly what took the movie so long. There's a lot of backstory, a lot of it well worth it though. Like I of course, for me, from an emotional story standpoint, it was great to see. Now if you are somebody that's about that action though, you love fighting, you still want to go see this because the fights were amazing. If I had to describe them, you would say we had a semi-short fight, a somewhat better than anticipated fight in terms of how well of a fight they put up, and then a really long, drawn out, it don't seem like it's ever going to end fight. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like one of the fights was so long, you were just sitting there like, bro, are we ever gonna get a winner? Is the, you know what I'm saying, like you don't know if you're halfway through the movie, at the beginning of the movie, whatever, but it's like, bro, is the entire movie gonna be this? Is it gonna end on a plot, you know, cliffhanger on this fight and never finish? Because that's just how long the backstories were in it, how good the fighting was. And a lot of these fights are, you know, 1-on-1, some of them are 2-on-2, some of them have teams of people coming, because remember, everybody is in this castle, so all the Demon Slayer Corps, pretty much like 99% of them are there. So you got the lower level demon slayers are over there trying to protect the Hashira and protect the upper ranking guys by, you know, letting them save their strength for the bigger opponents because they know they can't take those out. Low-key, they were struggling with them lower level demons. I ain't gonna lie to you, it would take like 3 lower level Demon Slayer Corps to take out like one little baby demon. I ain't gonna lie, that Hashira training, I don't know if it did what it was supposed to for a lot of the people, because they was over there, it was like taking them 2 at a time to just cut off from somebody's neck. They had medics down there. Of course, they're trying to map out this entire castle and trying to figure out where everything is, and it's changing every second. And you get to meet a lot of the upper ranking demons that are still left. You know, I think each of them make an appearance. Each of them make an appearance throughout the movie at some point or another. Now, which ones get into fights, I'm not gonna tell y'all. But yeah, the 4D movie made it so much better. When they fall, you falling. When they're twisting it through the air and spinning around and using different techniques, you spin around through the air. When they getting hit, you getting rocked. When they charging up, they attack, your seat charging up for you. When they use whatever element they use, you getting hit with it. So yeah, anytime. So I mean, obviously we know what Tanjiro's main backstory being the snow, and there's a couple other people that like have snow ties, but of course, you know, the main character gonna show up in the movie at some point. If you see Tanjiro on the screen, grab your jacket. That's the only spoiler I'm gonna give you. If Tanjiro pop up on your screen, have a jacket close by if you're gonna go watch it in 4D. Now if you watch it normally, there ain't nothing wrong with the other theater experiences, but for me personally, I say this is one of those must-see 4D. It made the movie so much more interactive, so much more engaging, and it as an experience in the movie theater, because I'm a big movie guy, I love going to the movies. It made it a better experience for me too as well. And so overall, like I said, I would give the movie, off of experience, including the 4D, I would give it I don't want to give it a full 10 out of 10 yet, because the other movies still got to come through, but it really is deserving of a 10 out of 10. There was nothing wrong at all. The only thing I would say was wrong with it was how many people went to go see it. Your boy couldn't even grab no popcorn, no drink, because that line was long. The line to get food and drinks was long. I didn't even want to go out and get stuff. That was my only knock. But as far as the movie itself, it really was 10 out of 10. Even if you take the 4D experience away, I'd say a little bit long on the backstory, so I'd knock it a little bit on that. It's still in the 9s, so I'd give it 9.3 out of 10. Backstories were kind of long. Very important. I will say very important. There's no like unnecessary backstory. Everything has a meaning in the movie. It's just me personally, I am one of those types that's about that action. I wanted to see way more fighting than backstory, and they did a pretty good job balancing. I say as much fighting as you see is as much backstory as you see. It just feels longer because backstory moves slower. So that's my full thoughts on the movie, man. Like I said, I think it was a fantastic movie to me. I would love to hear you guys' opinions down below. You know, let's try not to leave any spoilers for those that haven't seen it, but I mean, honestly, if you're down there commenting or checking the comments, you've probably seen the movie. So let's chop it up down below. Let me know you guys' thoughts on it. What do you guys think of the fights? Which one was your favorite up to this point? And what do you guys think is going to happen in part 2? Remember, this is a 3-part set. Part 2, I think, is set for January of 2027 as of right now. So I've got a little bit of ways to go, but what do you guys think we can expect? A similar style to this one in terms of the number of fights and backstory? Kind of a similar setting? Think we'll see more fights, less fights? You know, who do you think we're going to see fight? I gotta say, as far as me, there's one person I'm really interested to see fight, because he's one of my favorite Hashiras. Personally, I'm not gonna say who it is. If you know me personally, you probably know who it is, but he did not fight in the first movie, so I guess that's a little spoiler. It's one of the dudes. He did not fight in the first movie, so I can't wait to see who he fights and how he fights, because I'm really interested to see him go all out. But it was definitely a fun movie. Definitely had the whole audience in the movie theater tearing up, crying, even over backstories, even over villains' backstories. Yeah, some of these villains' backstories were sad enough to make the whole theater cry. Not your boy, but the whole theater cry. Some of them were, and you still have your classic Demon Slayer moments. A lot of funny, like, really type of moments went on throughout the movie, so it still keeps its comedic value, still great fight scenes and great plot points. I gotta say, this movie was fire, man. So with all that being said, I think that's pretty much enough yapping here for the day. Thank you guys for tuning into this. I know it's a little bit later than 2 o'clock like I promised you guys, but editing and rendering and uploading slows down the process. But I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. We have more videos coming out throughout the week, and more anime videos are coming soon, so we're gonna get back on an anime review series. I just had to jump on and get to this too while I was fresh, so double upload today. If you guys haven't seen the video this morning, go check it out. There's another video on the channel today, so that's why I gotta have that bell on so you know when videos go live. Subscribe and like the video if you guys enjoyed the anime content. Catch you guys in the next video. We're Sean Too Smooth, aka Black Hokage, Black Avatar, and King Leo, aka the Black Demon Slayer himself. Is it possible to use like shadow breathing? The shadow breathing Hashira is me. Catch y'all later. Peace.